Hey guys, it's Zeno, and today I wanted to show you how I record my Race Today series. My way is a tad complicated, but it's mostly free. I only have one program that I actually pay for, or paid for, but it's easily replaceable, so it can be completely free if you do this just slightly differently. You're looking at ZNES, my emulator, and this is recorded with Cam Studio. I don't actually use Cam Studio for the series, but I thought I might as well tell you what I'm using to record my desktop. All the programs will be linked in the bottom and have a description. Okay, let's keep this going. Now, I usually run ZNES in 800 by 600 full screen. I wanted to do this window just so that I could record my desktop. The first thing you do is you open up the game, F-Zero.zip, that is the ROM that I'm using, and it will start up the game. Then I go to miscellaneous movie options, right here. Then I select one of these movie states. You can have up to 9 different movies saved. I'm just going to choose 9 because I don't have anything there. And then make sure all the settings are like this. Record from now. And then you hit record. If you have something there, it'll ask you if you want to overwrite it. Now, it says status recording, but it won't start recording until I hit escape. There you go. You can see movie recording at the bottom. Then I start the game, play around a little bit, Then I go back over to miscellaneous movie options, and I hit stop. And now it's created a new tab. See, status inactive. Now it's created a new tab that says dumping. Go over to there, and make sure you're still on the right movie that you recorded. All 3 of these boxes are checked. And then you hit start dumping. Now, 2 programs started up. They're called Lame and Mencoder. You need to download those separately. Link in the description for those. It's just those 2 are basically automatically used to dump the footage into an actual file I can use. And when it's done, it'll say movie finished. Now let's go over to where my movie is saved. It'll be saved in the same folder as SNES, and it'll be called merged. Let's check the video really quick. There we go. Cool, we're all good. You saw a little fuzz at the beginning. I get rid of that in editing, so I don't worry about it. Now you'll want to rename it, because if you dump again anything, then it will also be called merged. So I just renamed it as test. Now I'm going to right click it and convert with Prism File Converter. This program you do have to pay for, but I use a free version and it works just fine. If you want to pay for it, I forgot how much it is, but it will allow you to do a bunch of different formats. One of the formats that are available during free is .wmv. And then I just wait for it to finish converting. There, now it's in this file extension, Xenofire Desktop Convert, which is the default, except it won't say Xenofire, it will say whatever your username is. And there it is, test. Now I'm going to open up Vegas Pro 9. Now this is the program that costs. It's no longer available, actually. The only version that's available is Vegas Pro 9, and it's about $300 to $400. However, you can use another program called Vegas Movie Studio, which is about $50. Also, most PCs come with Windows Movie Maker already installed, and that works just as well. I use Vegas because I do a lot other editing, and this has a lot more options. So in Vegas, I go and get my file. It's in Desktop Convert, and there it is, test. And I just drag it down to the editing line. There you go. Now you see the little blur? Let me just zoom in on it a little bit and get rid of it. Perfect. Now we have our video and the game's audio, so let's go get my audio. Now I'm going to open up Audacity. It's free and it's just an audio recording software. I used to use my laptop's integrated mic, which most laptops have nowadays. However, I recently bought a microphone because I wanted to do a little bit of talking there. my microphone is, if you're interested, it's a Samsung C01U. It comes highly recommended. Sometimes I do a couple recordings. Then I export it as a WAV. Some people like to do it as an MP3. Doesn't matter. I just prefer WAV. Let's call it test and save it on the desktop. Let's go to the desktop and just drag it down to the Vegas Pro tab. I still have it held, so I'll just put it right there, right at the end. Now this is why I like Vegas Pro, because I can then put my Audacity track on a second track. I lower the audio of the game so that it's about half of what it usually is. And then I play it together and I can hear my voice and the game. Of course I didn't record nearly long enough, but it's just a test. This is only a test. Then I render. I render as a .mp4 because it's personally my favorite for YouTube. Sony AVC is the option you'll want to choose. And here is memory stick. Make sure it's widescreen. Memory stick, SD and SC widescreen. You can choose any of the Ks that you want. I use the lowest because it's slightly faster for just a little less quality. And I'll call this test as well. And save it on the desktop, because it's easier to find on the desktop. That'll render for a while. Of course, bigger files take more time, but it's just a small one this time. And we're done. So let's go get the video. There it is. And let's hear what it sounds like. And then I talk for a while. That sounded good enough to me. So then all I have to do from here is upload it to YouTube, and we're done. Like I said, links in the description to everything that I use. I hope this has been informative. Zeno out.